Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this November the 17th, 2023. I'm hoping everybody's having a great Friday out there so far. Everybody has a great Friday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your forecast for Saturday and Sunday, your weekend forecast. Also, we're going to take a look at the satellite imagery for post-tropical cyclone 22, still in the approaching the coast of Cuba. We'll have some information on that as well. Also, we're going to take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. We're going to take a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook, and we do have some severe weather to be talking about in today's video or this evening's video, whenever you're watching this. And also, we're going to be looking at the weather radar as well across the nation. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Love to have you. Like these videos, share these videos, and let's go ahead and get the show on the road here, folks. Alright, as you can see here, we got quiet conditions over pretty much southeast Canada, southern and southwestern portions of Canada, through portion of Montana, down in portion of Wyoming, through the Dakotas, Minnesota, all the way over to portion of Michigan. Also into Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, D.C., through the Carolinas, down to Florida, Florida Keys, Cuba. Also back toward Texas, northern and central Mexico, and also into the Gulf of California. Alright, we got mixed precipitation up here in portion of New Brunswick, southeast Canada, back through portion of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, and New York. Also into the Great Lakes region as well, into northern Michigan also. Alright, we got some shower activity extending off the coast of the northeast United States from Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, down into the eastern, down into the Bahamas, a little bit in western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee. Here is Tropical Storm 22, located right here just northeast of the Bahamas on your Saturday. We got shower and storms over portion of Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico. Shower activity also extended through California, back up into Oregon and Washington State. We have mixed precipitation there as well in Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, portion of California, Oregon, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, and Washington State as well. All of this activity is for your Saturday, November 18th. Here's a look at your Sunday forecast. As you can see, we got quiet conditions over southeast, south, and southwestern portion of Canada, through portion of Wyoming and Oregon, also to Montana, through the Dakotas. North Dakota, Minnesota. Far east is Pennsylvania, over toward Connecticut, Massachusetts, eastern Maine, back over toward Newfoundland as well. All the way back down through D.C., the Carolinas, Florida, Florida Keys, also Cuba, southern Bahamas as well, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky. Also over here in portion of Texas, New Mexico, also northern central Mexico as well, into the Gulf of California, portion of California, Nevada as well. Alright, we got some mixed precipitation up here around New Brunswick, through portion of Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York State, Pennsylvania, also portions of the Great Lakes region, southeast Canada. A little bit of snow falling over portion of New York State, also up in the portion of New Hampshire. We got more mixed precipitation over through the Dakotas, also down toward New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, and Oregon, and northern California, central California as well. Shower activity off the southeast coast down into the northern Bahamas. Showers and storms through portion of Louisiana, Texas, all the way up into South Dakota, Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, and also western Kentucky and Tennessee. We have snow falling also in portion of Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Utah as well. Showers and storms over southern Arizona and southern New Mexico. Showers across central California, and also over here showers and storms from northwest California through portion of Oregon and Washington State. All of this activity is for your Sunday, November 19th. Alright, let's move on to the satellite loop for potential tropical cyclone 22. The center of rotation of the storm is approaching Cuba. We'll see that in a minute on the forecast. But you can see most of the activity is to the east, over Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Also up toward the Turks and Caicos Island. At Jamaica, you're beginning to clear out. Jamaica, that will move out later on this evening and tonight. Portion of eastern Cuba, and also over toward for the Dominican Republic. It's the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center, the models, and the intensity guidance of this system as well. Alright, let's first take a look at the forecast cone from the National Hurricane Center. Alright, you can see 7 p.m. this evening is approaching Cuba. Still got tropical storm watches for western areas of Haiti. They may be discontinued, but if it becomes a tropical storm, we may have to issue. It should become a tropical storm as it passes the Bahamas and then move on out to sea. Sometime on Saturday, it looks to become tropical storm Vince. Alright, if you're tracking the system at home, it's located near latitude 19.4 north. Longitude 77.1 west. Maximum sustained winds 35 miles an hour with higher gusts movements to the northeast at 17 miles per hour. Classified still as tropical depression with winds of 39 miles per hour or less. Alright, now let's take a look at the computer model runs here. Here's the center of the storm. It's a little bit delayed. It's supposed to be somewhere about right here. But anyway, it's pretty well compacted. The lines are compacted all the way through north as it continues its journey to the northeast. Here in Bermuda, you're going to be southeast of the system, but you may get a little rain and wind off of this system if it kind of meanders out of way. But if not, y'all will remain dry and it will remain to the southeast of Bermuda. All right. Now, let's take a look at the intensity guidance of this system. Alright, you can see we still got 30 knot winds equal to 35 miles per hour. Pretty much most of the model keeps into just a tropical wave, maybe a tropical depression. Some of the models do keep it into a tropical storm. That's why the National Hurricane Center still remains a tropical storm. That it has a possibility of becoming tropical storm Vince. I think it will become Vince after it passes the Cuba and also the Bahamas. It has a shot at becoming a short-lived tropical storm. If we do get the name Vince, that will be our 21st named storm of the season. Alright, that's your tropical update. Now let's take a look at the Watches Warning Advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright. As you can see here, we got gale warnings, special weather statements, also, small craft advisory, excuse me, from Maine all the way down to the east coast of Florida. Got those storm warnings off in the coastal waters as well. Small craft advisories, also some gale warnings out there as well. Still got those flood advisories still for northeastern areas of Florida. Special weather statement for you guys in Virginia. Also, a little bit of air quality alert down in western North Carolina. Also, some gale warnings in effect for you guys in portions of the Great Lakes region. Winter storm watches has been posted for Utah. Winter weather advisories for portions of Nevada, portions of California, Oregon, and also portions of Washington State. We have some wind advisories there as well for Idaho and Nevada. Air quality alerts there as well for you guys there in portions of Idaho. Some flood advisories, flood warnings in effect for areas of western California. Storm warnings, small craft advisory for the west coast of Florida, not Florida, but Washington State through Oregon all the way down to central California. Alright, down in Alaska, we still got those winter weather advisory for the north and also southeastern areas. Also, we still got areas of freezing spray warning still remains in effect for you guys in the west and northwest portions of Alaska. Alright, Storm Prediction Center time. I ain't talked about no severe weather here lately, but we got a little bit to talk about. As you can see, this is day number 3. This will be Sunday's forecast, and then we're going to take a look at Monday. We got general thunderstorms over Texas all the way up to portions of Kansas and Nebraska. Same over here, portions of Utah. Also in the portions of Arizona, New Mexico, and also Colorado. Marginal risk over Texas and also into Oklahoma. Alright, if you live in Dallas, Texas, Fort Worth, Texas, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma, Arlington, Texas, marginal risk for severe weather coming up on your Sunday. The probability is a 5% risk area. This is over Oklahoma and Texas, same area, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Arlington, Texas, and also this includes Oklahoma City and Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma as well. All right, let's move on to day number 4. We got some more severe weather to talk about. Move into day number 4. Alright, you can see here is a slight risk for severe weather over East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and also southern Arkansas. We have a slight risk of severe weather in this area. Alright, if you live in Baton Rouge, Shreveport, and Lafayette, Louisiana, also if you live in Tyler, Texas, and also Jackson, Mississippi, 15% risk for severe weather coming up on day 4, which is Monday, for severe weather in this portion of the area. So I would not be surprised. Maybe a marginal risk could be added in Alabama, Georgia, also into the Carolinas, maybe even North Carolina as well, and also Tennessee, as we got a strong cold front moving into the region, and it's going to be kind of warm ahead of the front. So I would not be surprised to see maybe a marginal risk added over in the southeast coming up for Tuesday. So we'll continue to monitor that as we get closer to the event. The east across the nation, we're going to start off with, we got some showers up here around Edmundston, Canada, also over toward northwest Maine, up toward Monticello area of New Hampshire, also Montreal, Canada. Also more shower activity down toward Albany, New York, also east of Rochester, also into Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, back into Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Charleston, West Virginia. Some scattered activity down toward the southeast of Columbus, and toward Frankfort, Kentucky, also down toward east of Nashville. Got some scattered shower there just west of Knoxville, some up around the Greenville, Spartanburg area of South Carolina. Also just northeast of Charlotte, also in eastern North Carolina. Got more scattered activity off the southeast coast. Scattered activity down around Jackson, Mississippi. Also some in just west of Montgomery, north of Birmingham, Alabama. And some around the Atlanta metro area and south in the east and central Georgia as well. Alright, there's the activity off the southeast coast, some off the east coast of Florida. And also we got some shower activity around Nassau and the Bahamas, and also into the Gulf of Mexico. Alright, over Mexico, also over toward the south of Tuscaloosa, Arizona, and in Mexico, just Gulf of California. Also, we got more shower activity over here around Sacramento, California, San Francisco, San Jose, also Fresno, California as well, Northern California, a little bit in Oregon, and also some down just which will be heading toward Los Angeles area. So I would not be surprised for you guys to see some shower activity coming up later on this afternoon and tonight. And finally, we're going to move on up to the north. Everything looks pretty quiet up around Washington State. And as we continue to move back toward the east, the northern portion of the country looks quiet as well. And also toward the Great Lakes region as well. And now we're back to the shower activity around where I just called out earlier. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well. Also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Like these videos, share these videos, consider subscribe if you have not. We'll catch you back in the next video. So have a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening, folks. Take care.